Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? So I really missed you guys. I really missed you guys. So I had to come and bring you guys a video. Not just any video, but a special video. I have a hack for candle making. So stay tuned and check this video out. If you are a gift basket designer and you have some of these candles laying around, check this video out. It's going to be very informative. We are going to make our own candles, and I am going to show you how to make this candle here. This is a candle. Ain't that cute? I thought it was cute. So we're gonna make these on today's video. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make this candle. I'm not in the candle making business. I don't want to get into the candle making business, although before I tried my hand at making candles, I did a lot of research. Like I research everything. So I did a lot of research and I learned how to make candles. Me being Nessa, I'm gonna go the easiest route, well, maybe not the cheapest, but in some instances the cheapest for me, because I am like I said in most of my videos, I am also, besides a basket maker, I am a couponer. Some would even call me an extreme couponer. So I've acquired tons of things, and candles is one of them. Some of these candles cost me 50 cents. Some of these candles cost me a penny. So I have tons of candles. And I couldn't possibly use them all. And some of the scents I don't care for. Some of the designs I don't care for, and I don't want to use in the basket. So I said, what can I do with these candles? So this is what I came up with. You don't need a degree in candle making. You don't need to take a class in candle making. Just watch this video. So let's get right into it. So what you're going to need is some candles you don't need and you don't want, or you could spare. So this is one of them. This is a spice bourbon cider candle. This came from Dollar General, and this was a penny. I made this candle out of this right here, which cost me a penny. So because I had this candle for a few years now, the scent may not be strong. Got a hat for that too. But this particular candle right here, it doesn't say who was made by. Well, Dollar General, I guess. This one actually smells really good. I don't know if it was because it's in a mason jar and has this top, but it still smells really good and fresh. So I'm going to use this one today while we're candle making. And these you can get from Dollar Tree. If these are, I think they're still $1. I think they're $1.25. They may have went up in some stores to $1.50, but that's nothing. It is, but it's not. So you can pick the unscented candles up from Dollar Tree. One of the advantages to using the candles that we already have is, one is we might have gotten them cheap. Two is they're already scented, so there's no need to scent this. I don't have to go out and buy oils or perfumes, and I don't have to know the exact measurement of all the oils and this and that and this and that. All I need to do is put this in a saucepan and let the water boil, take the top off, and let it melt. The wick inside, you're going to save that. Once this melts down to the wax, you're going to just scoop out that wick and I'm sorry guys, I get to burping every video. You're going to reuse this wick. So this candle will be repurposed, the whole entire candle. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the mason jar yet, but I'll figure it out. So I'm gonna sit that one over here because I want to use this one. I did want to use this one. This is crushed candy cane, and it smells like peppermint and something else. So if I was to use this, I would want to enhance the peppermint smell. So I would use an essential oil peppermint and put a few drops in here once I melt the wax. Add the essential oil to the wax. And I'll show you guys just how I will do this. I'm just gonna move some of these candles. So these are all the candles that I pulled out of my inventory that I don't want to use. Now this one right here, although it has a pretty, you know, color, it just didn't go with the basket. But it has a really sweet, it says sugared maple. It has a sweet maple scent. So this scent in particular would be good for the jars, the containers that we're using, the glasses that we're using. So if I wanted to make something look like say a mocha, if I wanted to make a mocha looking for this glass right here candle, I could and use this, and I wouldn't have to add any oils or anything to make that, which I'm probably going to use this one in one of these jars and make it look like this, and make it, and you know, and when it burns, it'll smell like mocha. Well, it'll smell like maple. It'll have a sweet candy food smell, I should say. So let me just move these down. Yeah, I have quite a bit. These harvest candles have quite a bit of candles that I don't want to use. So I went to Dollar Tree, picked up an array of glasses that I want to use for these candles. I'm not going to make all these candles today on video, but I just want to show you guys the process, how easy it is. You don't have to run out and buy no special stuff, but you are going to need your measuring cups, your candle, a glass bowl or a metal bowl, so you can melt your wax in that. You are going to need some tongs, and you are going to need some oven mitts. These are cute. These are the ones with the grip from Dollar Tree. They're still $1.25. And you are going to need a box of crayons. Now, why crayons? This is one of the hacks. To change the color of this white candle, say I wanted to be pink, I would go and grab a pink, and I say I don't have a pink candle. I would grab a red or pink crayon and mix it in. So with this one, the top, I did use a pink crayon and mixed it in with the wax, with the white wax unscented. But I went in and I scented the white wax as well. This red was this candle, and it didn't need to be scented. It's very, very strong already. The heart, I'll show you guys how I did that. So I can place this back here. And okay, so let me just start moving things so we can move this, get this show on the road. We'll move some things out the way. Sorry about that. That was someone leaving out the door. So, okay. So, you're also going to need a mold. This mold came from Hobby Lobby. I mean, not Hobby Lobby, I'm so sorry. It came from Ollie's. This is the American Craft. One of the American Craft items. At Ollie's, I keep saying at Ollie's this week, and I think last week, They got a large stock of American craft inventory. They got just crafting stuff galore. In my store, it was 99 cents. So I got a lot of the crafting items from Ollie's this weekend. So if you guys are interested in your crafters out there, get to Ollie's. They got some great stuff. I didn't do a haul video on the stuff that I got. And I apologize. I just didn't do a haul. But this is one of the mold is one of the items that I got. You can also order molds off of Amazon. So I picked up the heart mold because I was interested in it. You could pick up, they have different other kinds of molds, flowers and stuff like that. But I just wanted this one. So this is what I got. You can also get the molds from crafting stores, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, even Walmart carries and Target carries molds. So, and this mold, it can withstand the heat of the wax. Okay, so let me see what else. So I think I just explained everything that you would need. So let me move some of the stuff out the way so I can show you guys what I'm doing. So let's move some of this stuff out the way and bring up some stuff. I don't need all these glasses, but I do need this one because we are about to make purple. So I have a margarita glass. I have this really nice mug type glass, and this is going to be really cute. So let me just bring these down without breaking anything. Yeah, I know it's not in this video unless I drop something, but lately I've been doing good without dropping anything. So to go on my design, I brought these, what do you call these? These wax warmers. Because I made the hearts, let's see. So I made some thin hearts. I wanted to set these just to give my piece another element to it, another item. The gifts that I'm going to make with these candles in particular are going to be candle-oriented gifts, candle-themed gifts. So, I mean, everything candle, so I don't have to add no minimum body products. I don't have to add no robes. I don't have to add anything because candles are a big thing. Candles are in, and candles are a money maker. If you haven't heard, candles and soaps are money makers. People, when they smell this, they'll love it. They'll love it, and they'll want to buy it, and they'll pay for it. So let's get our money. This is one of the items that you can make for any type of event. Christmas is coming up. You got those Christmas candles, those pine scent candles, the cinnamon candles, the apple candles. You can make money with them. Trust me. Trust me. Just to prove a point, I used to vend at the place where I work. I work at a hospital, and I have hundreds of people walk past me every day in the corridor and when I'm vending there, and they would purchase. Well, there's other vendors that the hospital allows to come in as well. So we have candle makers, we have jewelry makers, we have soap makers, and they come in and they sell their goods, and they do so well, and they sell. So it's a pretty lucrative business. You guys know, if you smell a nice candle, just look at Bath and Body Works. They sell candles for $20+. People actually, without a coupon, not me, would purchase a candle if they like the way it smells for $20-something. Even $10 to me is a lot of money for a candle. But now I'm a retailer of the candles, so yeah, that $10, $15. Okay, so I'm just saying all that to say that it could be a pretty lucrative you know, side hustle as well as gift baskets. Um, you can incorporate it in there. Just, you know, you can use the candles that you got. Use the candles that you got. Okay, enough talking and selling you on this idea, but I wanted to show you guys just how easy it is. So let me move some of this stuff. Okay, move this out the way so I don't break these, because these is... So what you are going to do is you're going to take your candle. So I have this candle. I'm using an unscented candle, and I'm going to take it and place it in a pot. Well, before I place the candle in the pot, you may want to place this candle in the pot, but I already have a piece of a candle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to break this candle up, because this is going to be, this part right here is going to be my the top of my candle. I guess you would say the foam, maybe. I don't know what you call that. But I'm just chopping this up just a little bit, just so it'll melt faster. Now I'm going to take my crayon. You grab me. So I'm going to take my crayon, and I just want this, the top part of this, to be a light color. So I'm not going to add that much purple to it. So you know, if you were contemplating getting into the candle making business, you would of course do, you know, buy the proper stuff. They have wax dyes that you can buy, and actually you can buy it off of Amazon. So you can buy the dyes off of Amazon. But this is just a hack so that I can use up the unwanted candles I have in my inventory. So I just took a small piece. So later I may have to add some more wax to it. I mean, crayon coloring, I guess you could say, to it. I just took a small piece, and I'm just peeling it off, cutting it off into there. So now I have that in the bowl. I'll wipe my hands off. I'll set that to the side. I'm just picking up pieces of wax. So now I'm going to place this back in here, because I'm about to bring some heat to the table. So after you do that, get this, you're going to take and get a saucepan. So I think it'll probably be a good idea to get this. So you're going to get a saucepan. This saucepan has a grip that's metal. Probably will burn me. So you're going to fill it halfway with water, and place this bowl down in there and let it boil. Bring it to a boil and let it melt. And this is what it will look like. I've already went in and boiled this. So let's see, is it? It's not hot. That pot is though. So I'm going to place this back. I'm going to place this inside here. And I'm going to put this back on the stove and let it boil. So while that's boiling, so I had already went in and I can move this down, and melted this wax. So I put the crayon in there. Let me grab my spoon. So I've already put the crayon in here. I put more crayon in this mixture, which is, like I said, the candle. And I've already went in and scented it. So, and it smells so good. So what I scented this, what was, okay, like I said, you can use essential oils. So these are essential oils, and you can order these from Amazon. This one has clove, jasmine, lavender, peppermint, nutmeg, lemongrass, orange, eucalyptus, tea tree, and spearmint. So this is my personal stock. This isn't for candle making. This is make my home smell good. But there's a better way. So remember I had said that one of the advantages of using these candles is because you don't have to measure, you don't have to figure out what the scent is or add scent to it. You don't have to do anything but melt it and redo it, right? And I think I want to boil this. Okay, let me stop for a second so I can start boiling this one. Because the candle is bigger, it's thicker, it takes a little longer to melt. So I may not be able to do that one on video. We'll see. So mix this up. Oh yeah, so the scent. So this doesn't have a scent, right? No problem anyway. Because guess what I got a hat for that? Hi-yow. So take one of your favorite air fresheners, plug-in air fresheners. This is oil-based, so you can use this. It's perfumed. You know what it smells like because it's your favorite, right? So I know that this smells like apple of my pie. If I wanted to, and this is actually what I added to this, because this is the bourbon apple candle, and it has a really nice apple smell, cinnamon apple smell, a hint of cinnamon. I was able to use this for the top, and this smells so good. My whole house right now is lit up from the candles, and I actually started these yesterday. I didn't start these today. I did that yesterday. So overnight, my house was just lit up. In this one in particular, one of my favorite scents is the fresh linen. So I didn't want to go in with the lavender or the moonlight breeze or the lavender. You can use whatever brand. The Airwick though, this one right here, maybe it's because I like the smell so much. It smells really good, and it's strong. The, what do you call it? The hot throw as well as the cold throw of this particular, that particular oil refill is good. When I say hot throw and cold throw, the way it smells cold is the same way it smells when it's burning hot. So it's cold now. The candle is cold now, but when it burns, when you light it, that's a hot throw. It smells the same. It still smells good. So, and that's what you want out of a candle, and these work. So let's get to making this here. So what I'm going to do is, so I have my wax already melted and the color mixed in. And I use the purple crayon just so I don't splatter it all over the place. I'm just going to pour it in one of my measuring cups and then pour it in the glass. I'm not going to pour it all the way to the top. So I would like it a little bit more, but I don't. Well, actually I do. So what I'm going to do is just pour this back in here. Ouch, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Okay, so that's boiling real good. But I have some other wax that's already melted. And I'm going to fish out this wick because I'm going to need that. So just to stretch this a little bit more, I mixed in some more of the wax. That wax is loud. I mean, this boiling is loud. Okay, so I'm just mixing in the new wax with the old. So you should probably, when you add in the crayon and you're adding the stuff, let me show you guys also how you would add it and how to open up one of these. So you're going to take a screwdriver and you are going to pry the top off. So you just pry the top off, go around and just pry it off. Set that to the side. You may want to use gloves because this is very, very strong. And you're going to take just a couple drops, depending on how strong you want it. Since I added a little more of that oil, that's why I added a little more of the scent as well. Place the top back on. And so this is my Amazon package, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Okay, unfortunately, that wasn't the Amazon guy. Was not the Amazon guy. I was kind of getting excited because one of the items that I need for this video is supposed to come today, anytime now. So I've been listening for it. But I kind of made a boo-boo with this. I'm just going to wipe that out. I could start with just a whole new glass, but it's easy to wipe this out. So I'm just taking that washcloth and wiping it. I don't want to do that. Still trying to keep the integrity of my product. See how easy that was? Okay. So now I'm going to mix it again just to make sure I got my color. And I'll go in and proceed to pour it in there. And I probably could just pour it straight from this bowl. But I'm going to pour it in now. It's cooled a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. Which wasn't a bad thing. But it still ain't cut. I know I added oil to it. Let's just add a little bit more oil. Because I need it to be up. And I'll stir it in there. Okay. And so now I'm going to, I probably should have dropped this wick in there. But I'm going to drop the wick in there now. I should have dropped the wick in before. But no worries. I'm straightening it out. Drop it all the way to the bottom. Let that sit for a second. Then I'm going to take this right here. Okay. And I'm going to wrap this around here to hold it. This wick, it's already got wax on it. So, and I want to center the wick. So now I want this to dry a little bit. So I'm going to make sure this is centered right. So that's my family member out there. Did my Amazon package come? Okay. Because you keep making a Ring doorbell go off and I'm doing a video. So I'm going to place this in the freezer. And while that cools, I'm going to move this stuff out the way and check on the stuff over here. So we've already went over how to add the oil, how to add the wax, and how to add the wick. Get my little gloves. So this one is hot. This one is very hot. So I'm gonna need both of these because I want to make sure I don't burn myself. Now, if you're using some gloves that you want to preserve, take those gloves off because you're gonna get wax on them. So now this is boiled. We brought this to we've melted the wax. Now I'm just mixing in the crayon. And I think I made a mistake by not mixing it in while it was boiling because the wax has cooled a little bit. So I'm going to transfer this back to the pot. Bring it back to a boil and let it heat up and mix it. So I'm just mixing it because the crayon is not melting in here. I guess it takes a certain, it needs to be at boiling point. So while that's doing its thing, I'll bring over the red candle and show you guys that process. So there's the red candle. I think this is getting on my nerve, this knocking. This bomb will transfer to the other pot that the red was in. So here's this candle. And see what I mean? It's only water on it, but still. So now I'm going to use some of this candle. And this smells so good. So good. So this is hot. You're like, no, for real, Miss Nessa. So I'm going to pour some of this in here because I'm about to use this. And just to get that to move a little bit faster, poke some holes in it. So the water, try to break it up some. I don't think this is going to be enough for what I want to do. Because I wanted to fill another cup up, but don't look like that's going to be enough. let me place this back in the water. Give me 1 second, guys. There you go, boy. This is my son, y'all. This is the one that keep making the ring doorbell go off. Okay, so. But I promise you guys, it's not as hard as it looks. So that's coming to a boil. I'm going to pull that out. Actually, I'm going to stir it. Because that was the issue before, not stirring it while it was hot. Mix it in the color that we had added, which is the crayon. And now I can pull it out. So I just want a faint color, not a strong color, because this is going to be the top part of it. So I need this to cool quickly. So I'm going to place this in the freezer as well. And I'm placing this on trays. It's on the tray. And I can actually keep these because I'm going to use this as well. See, this is going to be a long video, guys. I'm sorry. But you get the gist of it. But I wanted to follow through and show you guys the finishing product here. So with some of the, I had made the purple yesterday, and I poured some in the mold, and I made cute little hearts. So I'm just gonna pop those out. I popped this in the freezer for about 20 minutes. And these are my wax melts that I made with the mold. So I'm gonna place those to the side. What I'm gonna, there's something else I can do while I'm doing that. So I'm gonna make a gift basket with this here. So I want to use one of these, but I'm not. Okay, let me show you something else. I think this red is melting good. So just see if I can get some more of the red out. So this is super, super easy. This is back in the water. Okay. I need it. So I'm just mixing this to melt the wax that had cooled onto the cup. And I'm going to get the glass. So let's make this one. No. Let's make another one of these. I don't know if this is going to be enough wax, but we shall see. And I need a wick. Where's my wick? So here's a wick. Place it down in there. And I'm going to take another screw. I'm going to take a screwer this time. I don't need it to be that long. And I'm going to wrap this around here, just like this. Place it in, center it. But I can actually center it afterwards as well. Pour that in there. Okay, that's good right there. Voila. Beautiful. Beautiful. So while I have this, I'm going to make the fluff that goes on top. So I kind of need another bowl, but I think I can get away with it. So I'm just crushing, taking some of this candle off and adding it to that to make the fluff. I use pink in that one over there, but I don't think I need pink for this to make that. I think if I add a little bit of the white to that, I don't know. And this candle is so strong, I really don't need to add anything. I like the pink look, not this red look. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to actually use pink. But like I said, no worries, no worries. So now I'm gonna switch the candles out. So this one is just about set. And so what I'm doing now is I'm scraping off this here to make my, I guess, fluff. Foam. Is that what's on top of there? Foam. I don't think I like the color of this either. So before I let you guys go, because this video is getting a little too long, did want to let you guys know that on the bottom of the candles, there's a warning sticker. You want to reuse this. What I did was the Amazon package that I'm waiting for is the warning sticker labels. I ordered them from Amazon. I also ordered wicks from Amazon because I anticipate that like a large candle like this is going to make 2 candles. I needed this candle only has 1 wick, so of course I need another wick. So I ordered wicks. They were relatively very cheap. I think they were $4 for 50 of them, and they're coated in beeswax and they're natural. I ordered 500 stickers. I don't need 500 stickers, but they're really nice stickers. They're what is it? Elegant stickers. They're shiny, incandescent stickers. So I figured I don't need 500, but they were only $5.69. I'm going to place them on here on the bottom of the glass, and I figured that when I put this type of candle in my basket, I will cut off this part here because the $5 is on the tag. So we're as basket makers, what we do is we cover it up with the sticker, or we would that's the Amazon guide. Be right back. I'll show you guys the stickers. I sure hope this helps and not the boy again. Thank you. Okay, so it was the Amazon guide. Boy, oh boy, how many minutes we're in here? Okay, it's not too bad. So my Amazon package did come. So I figured the rest of the stickers I can use on pretty candles that I have in my inventory that I need to remove the sticker. I don't have to, cover it up. Just remove it. Put a new sticker on it. Yes, I got my stickers. So here's the stickers. Let's see what they look like. Say 500. And this is the warning stickers. It's important that you do not remove the warning stickers off the candles. They can legally, whatever, come back and sue you if the house burned down. Or you will be responsible for someone's house being burned down. So I don't want that. Do not want that at all. So let's do this. What I actually did was just reuse one of the warning labels that was on another candle. I don't want that. I just want to remove this sticker altogether. I'm going to remove that in a minute because it's kind of giving me a run for my money. So I can stick this sticker right underneath the bottom. It's cold. Right underneath the bottom. Voila. Voila. It actually looks better too than the ones that come on the candles. And here is these wicks come with 50. I don't think I'm gonna be making 50 candles, but you never know. So here's what these look like. Pretty cool. And it comes with the centering piece here. It comes with a bunch of stuff. So it comes with 50 wicks, and these is the beeswax ones, already pre-waxed. It comes with the centering thing that goes there. And it also comes with these stickers. I don't know if I'm going to be using these stickers, but what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the wick. I guess I can demonstrate it. My table is a mess, y'all. You're supposed to take the wick, place the stick, take the sticker, place it on here, bottom of the wick, peel that off. And this actually sticks to the bottom of the glass. And it'll hold in place. And you take this and place just like that. So I don't know if this will, yeah, like that. Center it, hold it, or whatever. So it's supposed to stay. So let's finish what we were doing. I don't think they'll go in there, but they can go in there right now. I'll just sit these right here on the floor real quick. So we were making the fluff. I'm gonna add some of this to it. I need it to be just a little lighter, and that's why I'm adding this to it, because what I have in the refrigerator ain't cool. That ain't cool. Maybe I add this to it. I'll use this for something else. So now it's halfway cooled, and I'm just mixing it up. So I let it cool, but not all the way. You're gonna let it still be a little warm. And now I'm chopping it up. And now I'm gonna add it in. See the consistency? Just make sure to mix in there good. The color is a little too deep for me, but it's okay. Grab this. Put that off. So I'll just go in, continue making continue making candles. So I want to make some red hearts. So what I'm going to do is, so these middle ones I use for purple. So I am going to pour some more of this oil in here. So this is almost completely melted. This whole candle. Uh-oh. I'm gonna let this sit for a second, because I don't want this one over here to melt too much. Just want to get it warm so that I can pour it on the top. So see the consistency, guys? Hope you guys can see that. So now And now while it's warm, I'll take my heart, make sure it's centered, tilt it to the side. Now when this sets, put a little bit more on the back side. It'll have a look. It'll look just like that one over there. Give it a little more crunch. It look crunchy almost. It's a little taller than that other one, but it's good. I'm gonna cut this down. This wick down. I could curl it. But it ain't doing right, so I'm just gonna cut it. I don't need the wick to be that long. Then I'll lean it up a little bit. And you can actually leave it out or place it in the refrigerator. But this is how this one came out. Not bad, right? I mean, I did get a little bit on here, but it's not bad. So this is the purple one. I'm going to use that in the design. But I'm going to end this video and start a new video. I'm going to show you guys how I am going to incorporate these beautiful candles in designs. This is one of the designs in the back, and it smells delicious. It smells fresh and vibrant. But okay, guys, I'm gonna end this video. Hope this tutorial on candle making hacks was informative. I hope you got something out of it. I hope it inspires some to make some candles. So, and I hope you guys really got that the part where we made this. I did have to improvise. The first time I did it, I didn't have to improvise. It went as planned. This time, I don't know if I was talking, I was distracted. Sorry for the excuses, but it is what it is. But the finishing product was right. So we added more candle to this. We let it cool. Then once we got the color down the way we wanted it, we let it cool. Then we added a little more white to it, dry candle to it, and mixed it in. Let it heat up a little bit more so it could adhere. The white could adhere to that, and then added it to the top. But okay, guys, stay up, stay blessed, guys. Peace. Catch me on the next video. I want you guys to see I think this is hot. I think it's nice. And I have another design that I'm going to use the candle with. Stay tuned. Check me out in a few minutes.